this is Stampy, and welcome to a wow, Fizzy. Wow, just taking my door. Literally walking in and taking my door. Anyway, I won't let that put me off. Whoa! And William's just like cliff diving. What an exciting start to the episode of Stampy's Lovely World. Good morning, William Beaver, and good morning, Fizzy, wherever you are. I expect to have my door back. The thing is, Esther's going to run wild. I'm going to steal a door from here, and then I'm going to place it down here. And then that way, at least Esther's not going to run off and get in danger somewhere. I'll just have to live without a door here for a while. Anyway, let's go and have my breakfast. Nom, 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 nom. Very tasty. At least Fizzy didn't steal any of that. Barnaby, you can stand up and follow me, and I might as well go through this way, seeing as there's no door. It's going to be really easy for us to make our way through. And, of course, now go and head down to the Love Garden. It looks like Fizzy hasn't stolen any of these doors, at least. Hopefully that's not going to be a trend for today. And the door has been added to the Love Garden. Oh, this is like dramatic. It's like today to the Love Garden. What? You just ruined it, William. I was going to do a dramatic reveal and you ruined it. Today, everyone stop now. I'm going to do it. Fizzy, I'm going to do a dramatic reveal. Everyone out the way. Everyone out the way. Let me do my dramatic reveal, please. I want to do a dramatic reveal. Okay, there we go. Today, I'm going to do my dramatic reveal. And today, to the Love Garden, we are adding Sad Boo-hoo, which is how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling Sad Boo-hoo. And that is their username. And the reason I'm adding Sad Boo-hoo is because they drew this incredible drawing of me and Barnaby. And you can see us there with the stars in the sky and the moon, and just a really cool style of drawing. You can see the way like they made my shiny boots look shiny and stuff. I think it looked amazing. So thank you so much for drawing this really cool picture. And welcome to my Love Garden. Sorry you didn't get the dramatic reveal that you deserved, Sad Boo-hoo. Anyway, let's go down to the doghouse, and I can go and drop Barnaby off there. We can choose which dog is going to be joining us today, and then we are going to go and head back over to the enormous brand new building that we're building, the Farm Factory. Basically, if you didn't see the last episode, then you are going to be in for a surprise when you see what creation we are adding to the world at the moment. And let's be joined by Benton. You can join us today. So basically, it's going to be a automated farm system where all of the crops are going to be grown and then gathered automatically and then kind of picked up in a minecart and then delivered. And yeah, we built this giant thing in the last episode, and that is an amazing place for hide and seek there, William. I mean, if you weren't eating so many carrots and like all of the crumbs going everywhere, I may not have seen you. You are perfectly camouflaged. But yeah, we built this in the last episode, like literally in an episode as well. And if you consider how big this entire thing is, and consider that there was absolutely nothing here when we started, I'm kind of a little bit impressed. I know I'm kind of like patting myself on the back here, but to be honest, I'm more patting my helpers on the back because, you know, they built way more than I did in the last episode. But sorry, Benton, you're gonna have to be sitting down. Oh, literally blocked me off. But yeah, Benton's gonna have to be sitting down because today we are going on to the top of the building, and we are doing the roof. And if you thought the outside of the building was a little bit crazy, you have seen nothing yet, because the roof is going to be really, really, really crazy. So the ceiling on the inside is going to be mainly spruce planks. So these are going to be going along here like this around the outside. But that's like the way the ceiling on the inside is going to be. As you can see, I'm leaving a little bit of a gap for the outside. So I guess the main special feature, I guess we can call it, is going to be that we're going to have like a giant wheat farm on the top. And when I say wheat farm, I don't mean like we're going to be actually growing any wheat from here. Like, let's be honest, like no one's going to be climbing up on the roof here to gather up the wheat. But there's going to be just a bunch of wheat growing here, just as like a decoration. I just thought it'd be a really cool thing to look at. So yeah, Fizzy and William, do you want to go and like fill in all of these spruce planks all the way around the outside here? Then I'll go and start adding in some of all of the wheat where it's going to be growing. But don't worry, that's not going to be the only thing on the top here. There's also going to be some enormous windows in the middle, and a few other decorations to make a pretty cool pattern. The problem is like it's going to be all the way up on the top here, so no one's going to see the pattern. like we're only going to see it now. And I guess well, actually maybe from my house might be a good view. If not, the clock tower can just about see it, because if we can see the clock tower, then the clock tower can see here. And then also the skyscraper. So I guess there are quite a few tall buildings around here, so you will be able to see it. So there's going to be a row of dirt all the way around the outside. But of course, if we're going to actually have wheat properly growing here, we need to make sure that the ground stays like as farmland and stays like wet. So we are of course going to have a lake of water going around here as well, which I think just looks really cool because it's like a really cool like bright blue going all the way around the outside. I think it kind of fits in really well. So there's going to be wheat around the outside here, and then there's going to be wheat on this layer on the inside there as well. And then all of the water is going to be put in here. So I'm not going to start adding in the water yet because I kind of want to make it a little bit more airtight. Well, watertight, I guess. Might be a better word to use, seeing as I am literally talking about water. So yeah, I'd rather kind of fill it all in a little bit. But yeah, we're filling like a trench of water around here like this, and then all of the wheat is going to go in here. And so the way this is designed is that you won't be able to see like the dirt from ground level or even some of the lower buildings, but you will see the wheat. So say if you're standing down there, the wheat is going to be poking up over the half slabs. You're going to be seeing that, but you won't see all of like the side of the dirt, which is kind of something that I wanted to avoid. So there's then going to be the same kind of pattern with the wheat kind of going into the corner here. Basically, we need to go 3 kind of diagonal blocks in, and by that I mean like 1, 2, 3. So this is kind of where the wheat's going to end. So it's going to kind of make like a little kind of point like this here, and then on the other side of here, there's going to be a whole bunch of what they called leaves. Leaves. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. There's going to be a whole bunch of leaves on the other side here, and these are going to end up kind of poking up above where all of the dirt is. So it's going to go like that, and then it's going to go one higher as well, kind of next to where all of the wheat is. So these are oak leaves. And I kind of chose them because oak leaves are quite bright, but this is the first time I've placed them down like in this area here, and they don't look as bright as I hoped they would do, because look at what I'm holding in my hand. This is like what oak leaves could look like, but when I place them down, they get really dull, so you don't know the way it works. Basically, it depends on the biome that you're in, like how bright and kind of the tone, I guess, of the things like leaves and the grass and stuff. And I guess we're in a little bit of a dull area, sadly, but if I put down like a spruce one or something, which is what I tried at first, it would look really, really dark. So I guess it looks okay, but I don't know, maybe we could switch things around and change to jungle leaves at some point in the future, but it doesn't really matter too much. This is going to be absolutely fine. And then this is basically going to be marking where we're going to be starting off doing all of like the windows, where there's going to be a pretty cool design to them. So let me just go and kind of fill in these kind of corner edge bits along here like that. And then where the windows are going to be, we're actually going to be using spruce half slabs. But before I get too far ahead of myself, and whoa, once again, it looks like we're making loads of progress today. So yeah, before I get too ahead of myself, let's see if we can get some of this wheat and stuff in. So I want to make a infinite water source up on the top up here somewhere, so I don't need to keep going up and down. So I guess I could do one. Let's do one like just dangling over the front here somewhere, just so it's going to be like out of the way of everywhere we're going to be building later on. So I'm just going to do my standard simple kind of 4x4 thing here. So then this way we're not going to have to kind of keep on going up and down to grab all of the water. The half slab should be able to keep all of the water filled in enough. So let's go and fill all of that in there. And there we go. Now we can go and start filling in all of the water around here. And then we can go and start planting planting all of the wheat. It's a weird thing to be doing on the roof. You know, when people think of having a roof, you know, you could have a thatched roof, you could have tiles, you could have bricks. Not many people have wheat as the roof, especially like actual growing wheat. You know, you could use hay bales, I guess, or something, but not many buildings I've seen in Minecraft have wheat grown on their roof. So yeah, this wheat, this water, sorry, is going to keep it all. So the wheat's not going to break away, and the farmland is going to stay as actual farmland. So now we can kind of go around with the seeds, and eventually we are going to fill in all of the water to make sure it's not streaming, because it always just drives me crazy. That's like the one thing that drives me mad, is when someone, like, say they build a swimming pool and they don't fill in all of the water properly because they're being lazy, and then they just have a bunch of streams everywhere. That drives me crazy. So if you ever invite me to your world and I come in and you've got some water and you've got a stream in the water, which isn't intentional, you know, if you're building a rapids or something, that's fine, but that's going to be the one thing that would drive me crazy. And I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one that like really annoys. Are you the same, Fizzy? The streams of water, is it just me? Is it? No? Okay, I think Fizzy's in agreement with me. He might not be quite as crazy and passionate as I am about not having streams of water, but it is something that really annoys me. So right then, let's go get all of this wheat done in. I just want to do the wheat in pretty early on, because I want it to actually grow. Because this is going to be kind of like when we did like the cocoa beans on the outside of this area. Like when we first placed them all down, they were kind of like, you know, small and green and they looked all right. But it's really when the wheat is kind of fully grown, when this place is going to look really cool. And then you just have a good mix of like earthy colors. You have like the yellow from the wheat, kind of like the golden color almost. Then you have like the leaves and then the water as well. I think even though this is like an enormous automated factory, it doesn't look like a giant grey box or kind of the sort of thing you would expect a factory to look like. It'll be like really kind of colourful and very natural colours. Like I didn't want to add in like really any iron or I don't know, things that you wouldn't assume as looking real. Like I didn't want like redstone or anything on the outside here. Sorry, Polly. I wanted more things that you could get from the land. So right then, I think I've done a pretty good start on how this wheat is going to be. I think I'm going to do this corner down here the way I did that corner down there, and then I'll leave my helpers to kind of carry on doing the rest of all of the wheat planting around the outside and getting all of the water in. No, fizzy. This is the corner I'm doing. I haven't done this. So this needs to be kind of the same as it is on the other side. So do you want to carry on planting all of the wheat and kind of doing all of that stuff, Fizzy? And then I need to do this corner here the way I did it on the other corner. The reason I did it like this is I didn't want it to be like a big kind of boxy shape in the middle, if that makes sense. I kind of wanted to, I don't know, just kind of make it a cooler design. And hopefully, if we do get this done, and I think there's a decent chance we might be able to, then I can once again kind of climb up somewhere high and kind of show you what this place is going to look like from above. And that's normally the time when it all makes sense what I was thinking of with my design. So, right, let's place down just these blocks where the leaves need to go. And once again, these need to all go 2 blocks high. So 1, 2 like this around the outside like this here. And then all of this part in the middle here like I did on the other side. This here is all going to be going and filled in with wheat. I need to use a hoe, not an empty bucket to get the land ready for me to put the seeds down. And yeah, hopefully at least a good amount of these would be grown by the end of the episode. It actually kind of sometimes looks a little bit cool when they haven't all grown and they're all kind of different heights. Kind of has its own kind of special, unique style. But I think overall, it's going to look better like this. So now we need to go and start adding in the windows. So what I need to do now is I'm going to put down a crafting table here. I need to make some half slabs. So I'm going to make a whole load of spruce half slabs because they're going to be what's going in between the windows. And the reason I'm using the half slabs, sorry, not the half slabs, the baby blocks. I made a thing a while ago where I decided to call half slabs baby blocks, and I keep forgetting to do it. So not half slabs, baby blocks. Every time I say half slabs instead of baby blocks, tell me off. So yeah, the baby blocks kind of just make the windows kind of stand out a little bit more. So right, I'm gonna need to think about this. I think the baby blocks go to the height. I think they're like 1 higher than these ones, and then these are kind of gonna go around the outside like this, and then the windows. Let's see if I get this right. It is kind of a bit confusing. They should be like this high. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. So then the windows are the same height as the leaves, but you can see kind of the baby blocks kind of make them sort of kind of stand out a little bit. So let's go first go around oh nope, that's too low. Let's go around the outside like this with these baby blocks, just to kind of mark the area. But we're not going to have just like one giant enormous window in the middle. That kind of might look a little bit silly. We're going to kind of split it off a little bit and kind of do almost like some beams going kind of in between them. But yeah, the entire outside is going to be these baby blocks, and I am struggling unbelievably to place these down in the right place. You would think after the years of Minecraft I've been playing that I'd be able to do this, but there we go. Like the trick is, like when you're doing something in a long row like this, is 1, stay crouched so you don't fall off. Also, get your kind of head just lined up where it needs to be, and then that way, rather than kind of doing it by turning, you can kind of just move along gradually and hopefully make a few less mistakes. So yeah, this is going to go eventually the entire way round, but let me kind of just mark where the beams are going to go, and then we can just fill the entire rest of the area in by just doing like where the actual glass is. So the first beam going across is going to go across from here, so kind of one in from when those triangle areas are, that beam's going to go across there like that. And let me make sure I get this right, because there should then be like a little kind of triangle of glass there. And then the next beam should be going across from there like that, kind of making a little gap along here like that. Then this one is, of course, going to go to the other side there. And then there's going to be another beam going like horizontally along that way, kind of in the same place that I was going before. I just kind of wanted to put a little bit of the glass in to make sure I did it right. So then I believe this beam goes across here like that. And then these need to go around the outside the way I did it on the other side there. And then this one needs to go down. Oh no, have I done this wrong? I think I might have done this wrong. It looks right on this side, but that side looks wrong for some reason. I did this one. This one should go across from... Oh, for starters, I did it all too low for one thing. And apart from that, I did it in the wrong place. So I did it wrong in like every possible way I could have done wrong. I guess at least I put the right type of block down is the one thing that I did right. But yeah, these half slabs need to go around the outside like that. And then we should, if I've done this correctly... No, I've run up half slabs again already. Oh, no, I don't. I have another stack right here. Yeah, this should make the little kind of triangle shape we had on the other side. There we go, just like that. And then we can go and fill in this part here in the middle. And then it's going to be much easier now because I can do these like horizontal trails. I can do them the entire way along. So that means I don't need to worry about working out exactly how they need to be. Oh no, I fell! Why did I do that? I uncrouched and we've got... Hello, William. What are you doing? Did you fall as well? Did I fall just after you? It's dangerous work. This is why we don't... Oh, this is why we leave the dog safely down here. And he's very safe. He's like guarded by like a circle of doors. Let me go and add my bedroom door to him as well. And that way he is going to be completely safe, especially as it becomes night, because we haven't really lit up this area with torches too much. I did do some torches around the outside though. So if it does become night, we are going to kind of get our first glimpse to see what this area is going to be lit up like. So, right then. We're going to do another trail leading across here all the way to the end, and that's just going to make it easier when we do that side. Then there's just going to be like a few more kind of trails going along in that direction. One to kind of mark that side the same as we did that side, and then just kind of a couple going across the middle. So yeah, if you just kind of copy me, if you kind of, I mean, the times when I do it correct, when I do it wrong, ignore me. But the times I do it right, if you kind of just copy the design, it's not too difficult. And oh no. Oh no, okay. I thought the half slabs didn't line up, but they're fine. You guys know what you're doing. I should once again just go and sit down out of the way somewhere and just leave you guys to it. But anyway, we then need to go 6 across here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is going to mark where this next line is going to go across there. And then I think we then go 7 across in the middle. And I remember when I was designing it, it didn't like line up perfectly. So we then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we go across here like that. And then if we go 6 again, it should line up perfectly with there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. It lined up absolutely perfectly. That is so amazingly satisfying. And so then we can go and just start filling in all of the glass in the middle of these areas here. And then as another little detail I'm going to add in, all of like the little corner sections where like 2 of these trails meet. And no. Oh, this is wrong. Something's wrong here. I think... Oh, what's wrong? So it's either that line is wrong or this line's wrong because this part doesn't line up. Oh no, it was going so well. Which side's wrong? Is it this side or the other side? I think this one needs to be one further along that way, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I think this side's right because this all fits in perfectly. And this goes 6 along there, as I think it should. How far along does this one go? This goes 1, 2... Oh, this one only goes 4 along in this direction. Maybe it should go 1 bit further back there. I'm going to leave my helpers to work that out because it's making my head hurt when I'm trying to look at it. So someone did it wrong. I'm assuming there's a good chance it was me because I did have a bit of trouble working out that corner, but I'm not entirely sure. If we just try and make it so that side kind of lines up and is the same pattern as this side here, then I think we're going to be dandy. Oh no, it was all going so perfectly. To be fair, I think that was like I fell down again. I think that was like the first big mistake that we had in that way. And so up until then, it had all gone too well. Like all of the outside as well. We didn't have one section that we were doing that didn't line up perfectly. And I knew it was just all too good to be true. I knew we just wouldn't be able to build this entire thing without something going majorly wrong. So this is just the first time. So you know what? I'm glad I got it out of the way. I'm glad I got the first big problem out of the way. And hopefully it's going to be smooth sailing from here on out. But another thing thing that I just realized, another good thing about doing these little half slabs down here, well, the full blocks, I guess it makes down here, is we can put torches on them. Because I hadn't really planned about how we were going to light up the top here. It's just a nice way to kind of space out these torches. I always just get reminded about lighting the place up when it starts getting dark. I just kind of have my first little, oh no, Googlies are going to start spawning on here. I have my first little panic. And so, yeah, that'd be a great way to light it up, especially as once we've kind of finished doing the rest of these windows, I want to kind of climb up somewhere high to go and look over the area. So it'd be good to get the entire area lit up. And oh no, oh, this doesn't line up either. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh no, this bit's wrong as well. I thought this bit was perfect. Okay, so what's going wrong? I think, does this trail need to go further out in? Oh, okay, this one seems to be okay. Right, Fizzy, shall I just leave you to do it? Because, oh, is this one wrong? Okay, no, Fizzy's just saying get out the way. Leave it to me. I'll leave my helpers to do it. So I would work it out. Like, I am the one who designed this building. It wasn't my helpers, I promise. But it's so difficult when I'm trying to, like, work out the way it should be and talk at the same time. Because anyone who watches my behind the scenes videos knows that, like, I normally build, like, a rough mock-up of what we're going to build, and this is kind of the same. So I can have like pictures up on my screen now of like how the design should be, but it's just so difficult to kind of look at those pictures, kind of count along to work out what's wrong, and then keep talking to you at the same time. It's just too much for my brain to handle, and like I just feel like if I do that, my brain is just going to slowly melt away until it's like warm butter, and so I just would rather not attempt it and just leave my very capable helpers to do it. And you know what? I think they've done it. Is this good? Is this correct? Is this the way it should be? It is! There we go! It's amazing the progress that can be made when I am the one who stops building and my helpers go and do the rest. All right, quickly, let's go and get rid of this this bit of water poking out the top here, because that's kind of the the one thing which is ruining the design right now. And then I can go and I think I'll go to your bedroom if that's okay, Fizzy. I think well, up at the roof of my tower, I think that's going to be the best place to look down and see it from the top. So we are going to add in a little bit more decoration on the inside. Yeah, let me just show you what the inside looks like, because I think it looks really cool on the inside. And this is going to be like one of our few kind of proper times to kind of look at it properly on the inside before it's kind of filled in with a bunch of stuff. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Doesn't this look pretty cool? This is the big empty farm factory. So the only other thing we really need to add in for the ceiling is, as you'll notice, there's a bit of a leak. So we are going to add some, I'm going to do some birch half slabs around the roof at the top there, just to cover up the dripping. But this place looks cool, doesn't it? But anyway, let's go and see what it looks like from the top. So Benton, the building is done. It's safe for you to follow us now. Let's go up to the top of the tower on my house. And then I think we're going to get a pretty good view, being able to look down at it from the top up there. And then we're going to be able to see what it looks like. And I think if it's lit up enough with the torches, I think this could be one of the buildings that look better at night compared to in the daytime. And oh, Fizzy, while you're going past my bedroom, feel free to give me back my bedroom door. Hopefully you were borrowing it and not just stealing it. Fingers crossed. This is nice to have another use to going up to the top of my tower. I never go up to the top of my tower up here. So where's the ladders? Oh no, the ladders are on the inside. There we go. There's proof that I don't come up here very much. I don't even know how to get to the the roof up at the top here. And no, actually, I'm suddenly getting a little bit more worried about Benton. Benton, where's Ben? I want to walk along the edge of like there, and I'm kind of worried to do it with Benton following me. Is Benton down here somewhere? I don't know where he is. Right, everyone just be careful. Benton might teleport behind me in a second. If he does, be careful not to nudge him off, okay? Right, I'm walking along. I think we're okay. I think he stayed downstairs somewhere for now, so we should be all right. But anyway, there we go. That is the farm factory. So, of course, we need to go and add in, well, all of the wheat needs to kind of grow all the way around the outside, and that's going to make the entire thing look a little bit more golden. But that is definitely something that stands out a lot in my lovely world, especially considering it's right next to my house. So, of course, that is the outside done, but in the next episode, we need to start the long process of building everything on the inside. If you thought the outside was complicated, you have seen nothing yet. But I think that we can do it all in stages, so each individual part isn't too difficult. It's just kind of linking it all together and fitting it all in. And Benton, you're safe. Good. I'm glad you're safe. That's why I wanted to come down. I just wanted to see his face before the end of the episode, and I want to see my door before the end of the episode, Fizzy. But speaking of the end of the episode, that is it here. Thank you so much to my helpers for helping me out and returning my door. And it looks like I have some spare ones as well, just so I won't run out of doors again. But that is the end of this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!